So how are you today?
I'm fine.
If you ever
Is
you need anything, just let me know, girl. I'm here for you. You know,
okay. I will. Thank you.
I
But
got
I'm
you.
good.
I love you. You family.
I love you
Come
too.
on now. I don't know why I told her I was good. I'm really not okay.
As you can see, my friend was literally telling me that if I needed anything, that she'll be there for me. I can call her at any time. And I sat there and pretended like everything was okay because I was having a difficult time being vulnerable. If that sounds like you, then this episode is for you. Welcome to Not Your Strong Black Woman podcast. My name is Nassimbwa Ruffin, and today we're going to talk about what vulnerability is, how it impacts you negatively, and three easy ways to be vulnerable. So take out your pen and paper. Let's go. Okay, that was a little bit extra. But anyway, I looked up vulnerable in the dictionary, well, online on dictionary.com, and it said vulnerable is being susceptible to being harmed physically or emotionally. When I read that, I was like, wow, no wonder why it's hard to be vulnerable. You're literally opening yourself to be harmed physically or emotionally, whether it's physically. When I say physically, I mean like maybe you want to throw up by whatever you're saying, or it makes you shaky, it makes you want to cry. You don't know what the other person or how the other person is going to respond by what they're telling you. Maybe you're telling them something really sensitive, and they might blame you for it. They might not know how to respond. They might put all the attention um, to themselves. So being vulnerable is actually very difficult to do because you are opening yourself up to anything that that person may say, whether it's something that may be helpful or whether it's something that may harm you physically or emotionally. So when I think of vulnerability, or even some people think of vulnerability, they may think that it's a sign of weakness. Like, oh, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to appear weak, especially for the strong Black women. That's why I'm not your strong Black woman, because the stereotype strong Black women, they literally pretend like everything is okay, because being strong is means not being vulnerable, not crying, not asking for help, being afraid to say no, and pretending like you can do it all, being that superhero. If you haven't watched episode one, go back to episode one and take off that superwoman cap. We got how many months left in this year? We got 3 more months, 2 more months left in the year. It's not too late to take off that super um, woman cap. But back to what I was saying, being vulnerable, not being vulnerable can impact you negatively. What did Mary J. Blige say? Say what's on your mind, and then you will find that all the negative energy, it would all be free, or something like that. Okay, not being vulnerable can impact you negatively. Number one, it can cause you to be depressed, it can cause you to be sad. Not being vulnerable can cause you to be sad. It can cause you not to want to do anything. It can cause you to isolate yourself. It can cause you to just want to lay in bed and not get up. It can cause you not to want to eat because you're afraid to open up your emotions. And I'm going to tell you, some people say, oh, well, I don't have friends, or I don't have anyone to talk to, or you know who you have? You have God. You have God. If you don't have anyone else, you have God. Open up a journal, write in a journal, let those emotions out. You cannot just keep it inside and pretend like everything is okay and act like those feelings are not there, because they're not going to go away if you don't address them. They may feel like it, or you may feel like, oh, I'm okay, but your depression may be coming out in a different way. It may be coming out as anger. Are you angry all the time? Do you get irritated fast? That may be your body showing you, and it may look like that. Depression can look like anger. Okay, I'm going far off. we're not going to go there. That's for another video. All I'm saying is not being vulnerable can lead to depression. Number two, it can lead to chronic illnesses. I'm talking about your heart attacks, heart disease, um, cancer, obesity, because those emotions that you're suppressing, those emotions that you're not getting out, you know where it's going? It's going deep down into your body and it's coming out in those ways. It's coming out as your heart attack. It's coming out as your um, blood obesity. It's coming out in cancer. It's coming out in those different ways because you're stressed. Your body is literally striving off of survival mode. Let me ask you this: where are you putting those emotions that you're not getting out? Where are you putting it? Because if you're not putting it anywhere, that's exactly where it's going. It's going to chronic illnesses. Number three, it can lead to anxiety because you are walking around pretending like everything is okay, but deep down inside, you're worried about this, you're worried about that, you're going through this, you're going through that. So many things going on through your head, but you're pretending like everything is okay. So, of course, you'll be worried. Of course, you'll be anxious. You're thinking about the future, you're thinking about the past. And of course you're thinking about the past because you can't let it go. You're holding on to that stuff deepest down inside and you're suppressing it. Suppressing just basically means you're not talking about it. You acting like it didn't happen. That's why I want to talk about easy ways, three easy ways to be vulnerable. Number one, just do it. You know, like the Nike sign? Just do it. Just do it. Being vulnerable is literally like a muscle. You have to work it to get better at it. So you have to be vulnerable in order to get better. Whether you feel like crying, whether you feel like um, shaky in the inside as you say how you're feeling, whether you're uncomfortable, let it go, treasure. Let it go. I promise you, it will not hurt you to let go of those emotions that you are keeping down inside you. And if you don't have anyone to talk to, write it in a journal. Talk to God. Because trust me, I know what it feels like not to be able to be vulnerable. But you know who I was able to talk to and who was always there to listen? God. And whether it's you need to ask him for strength to be vulnerable, you go on ahead and ask him. Which leads me to number two. Ask for help. Ask for help. God said, ask and thou shalt receive. But if you're not asking, how are you going to get it? And you know what? Some people say, oh, I don't have any help. I don't know anyone. I don't have any friends. I don't have any family, which, granted, there are people that do not have anyone, that do not have any family, that do not have friends. So I'm going to need you to seek. I'm going to need you to seek help, whether it's going to get a therapist. If you can't afford one, if you have Medicaid, there are places that take Medicaid, whether it's going to your social service offices to see if you can get help to get daycare services, um, or whatever the case may be, whether it's your local church, go to your church and see what type of things they can offer you and build that support. I know that may be easier said and done for some, but if we keep doing the same thing, things are not going to change. And number three is say no, 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 no. Hear me say no, 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 no. Hear me say no, 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 no. Just say no. No, 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 no. Can I? Nope. Can you? Nope. May you? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We dodging everything this year. And I know some things you can't say no things. And I know something. I'm getting too excited. And I know some things you can't say no to, but there are things that you can say no to that you happen to say yes to. No. And you don't have to have a reason or you don't have to have an excuse. Just say no. You're always saying yes. You're always being helpful. You're always the one that they come to because you're the strong friend, because you got this. But deep down inside, you're suffering and they don't even know it. At what point do you look at yourself and say, I need to start being honest? And it's easier said than done. Like, I'm listing these things, and I know I said 3 easy ways, but it's easier said than done. It's easy. How easy is it to just do it? How easy is it to ask for help? How easy is it to just say no? Those things are easy, but you have to start doing them to make it easier. I'm trying to build up my arms to get Michelle Obama arms, but guess what? They're not just going to come. I have to work. And that's what you're going to have to do with vulnerability. So join me in this vow. I say your name. I, Nassimbwa. I vow to start being vulnerable, even when it hurts. I will cry and let those tears fall without being apologetic. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say no. It's okay to let it go. I say your name, will be vulnerable. I hope that I was able to provide a space for you to breathe. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time. Like and subscribe. And I want to give a special shout out to those who listen to me on the podcast. It means so much.